Hello guys, hello. How's everybody doing today? Oh, I am back again. I'm back again. I can't seem to stop playing this game. Welcome guys, welcome to my stream. My name is Frank Gallows, and I stream every day or as often as possible. Usually it's every weekday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, guys. As some of my regular viewers know, I am not at home right now, so the streams have been a little bit sporadic. Hopefully by next week, at the end of next week, the beginning of next week. So in a couple weeks or a week from now, we should be back up to schedule to our usual streams. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you watch me live, guys. My channel link is in the description of the video. Like I said, 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's when you can catch me. We play a variety of games, folks. Right now, we're doing some Bloodborne. We just finished Hemwick. We got our runes. Now we could use our runes. And I think one of the few things left to do is we can I would like to do the Forbidden Woods. I think it's called Forbidden Woods, right? But I think we need to kill the Cleric Beast. Amelia, right? I think we need to kill Amelia. So we're going to have to do that. We could take a look at my stat spread. Right now we're using Ludwig's Holy Blade. We're using the Threaded Cane. You can see they're both +6. For the firearms, we have Ludwig's Rifle, and we have the Flame Sprayer. We're trying to get our weapons leveled up. This is a Milquetoast build, and we're gonna basically get our skill up to 25. And once we get our skill to 25, we're gonna get our Vite up a little bit, and then it is gonna be, this is the plan. Vite is gonna be 50, then everything beneath it is gonna be 25, and that's gonna give me a chance to showcase a lot of the weapons. Eventually, when I get back home, we probably will be able to do the DLC at that point, and we'll get that rocking. I should be able to use most of the weapons. I'm probably going to miss a couple of them, guys. That is going to be the stat spread for this game. We did just finish our mix, so we have access to our runes now. So we're going to want some stuff, right? We'll get the Moon Rune first, because I could use the Blood Echoes, honestly. And then, probably more Quicksilver Bullets and more defense. Right. That'll be the plan for now. Alright, so we'll do some basic. We'll do the blood vials, because we can always use more blood vials. And then, actually, hold on. So Moon Rune, and then we can use more blood echoes from the viscerals. But I don't see us doing too many viscerals, to be honest with you guys, so I don't think this is going to do too much for us. Right, so we'll do blood vials, and then we'll do defense. And we don't have a Oath Memory, right? So that Oath Memory, basically, it's like the brand of hunters you're like aligned with, right? We don't have that yet. Hopefully soon. So I do think we're gonna have to get Vicar Amelia. I think that is the next step, actually. And then from there we could go to Forbidden Woods, and we could do a run through Forbidden Woods. We'll probably stop off if we have the time to the upper level. Or is it the lower level? It's the lower level of we'll talk about it when we get there, right? Because we gotta have to get the Augur of Abritus. The names escape me right now, I'll be honest with you guys. It's been quite a while. So that is the plan right now. We're trying to get to, like a lot of our weapons to like +6. You know, we're gonna get them all leveled up. Being as our stats are gonna be so low, you know, I know I'm talking a lot, guys, but being as our stats are gonna be pretty low, the weapon upgrades are gonna be what like makes the weapon good. Crap! I can't believe I did that. I meant to repair the weapons, guys. But that is what's gonna make our weapon strong, and then the blood gems are gonna be what makes our weapon strong. So we have to compensate. Basically, that's what we're doing, compensating. So, seeing as how we're going to kill Vicar Amelia, what I think we should do is get this Saw Spear to +6. Right, we could easily, honestly, just pop fire paper. If we have one, we don't have a fire picker, so we could buy one. And then we could just use the Ludwigs and go to town on her. That should do just as good, honestly. That actually might be a better idea. I can't even get that many. So we'll just do 2 of them. And then as far as the weapons go, we'll get the Saw Spear up to... We'll get it as close to 6 as we can. I guess we need some more runes. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So we're just gonna have to make it work, guys. That is a plan. What we can do first, though, is... What we can do first... is we could go to Cathedral Ward. And usually I would like try to head off to the DLC around after Vicar Amelia. That way we can get like you know, the whirly gig and stuff like that. I just don't have access to it right now, guys. So there's that. You know, not much we can do about it. So what we can do is let's just check on her. Hello. She still doesn't like me. You know, I didn't do anything. It wasn't my fault. Alright, not much going on here. We're just taking a little look around. Everything is pretty much where it's at. Once we kill Vicar Amelia, it'll change the time of day, and then you know, things will be a little bit different. Only slightly, though, guys. Only slightly. I was hoping he'd drop some stuff, but... Also, I guess we're just testing it. Don't worry about that too much, right? So usually right here, there's a brain sucker walking around. Kill him quickly. He does steal inside, guys, so just be careful with that. There's some twin glowstones there. And this is like going through the main entrance of Cathedral Ward. So you go to Cathedral Ward, I mean the main entrance to, yeah, you go to Cathedral Ward, right, then you make the hard left and come up to this gate here. There's your Tempering Blue Gemstone, there's your Amethyst. Let's take a look at the Tempering Blue Gemstone. I believe this is it. And then we have some other stuff here. Right. The reason we want to get this Osprey up to 6 is just because of this Fire Blood Gem. Right, so when you get that up to +6, you put that in there, that'll be your fire weapon. If you're running like arcane builds, that's probably like the first thing you should do. Is get your Saw Spear or your Saw Cleaver up there. And here we go.
The password.
So you can't get there without the password. The only way to get the password is to kill Vicar Amelia. So there's not much you can do about that, guys. So the thing you could do is do the thing. You can see there's another, looks like a dead hunter. Possibly, right. Or Yharnam Hunter, like a citizen. So the only thing left to do actually is kill Vicar Amelia. We don't have any of our regular viewers in here, so I'm not sure if I should just keep going forward or what have you. Might be a bad idea because I kind of want everybody to see. And I do have some regulars that usually come under. Don't worry about that. That's down there. The only time you'll have to worry about that is if you just take the shortcut down. Right, technically, if you want it, guys, you can buy the item at the Cathedral Ward. No, excuse me, at the Hunter's Dream, there's an item that opens a door. And then you can, like, basically go to the open door, come to the gate, drop down here. And this is where you get access to some of the other NPCs that you can send to either the Cathedral Ward or Eosephagus Clinic. I'm sorry guys, I was trying to think of her right across Eosephagus Clinic. And there's really nothing else to look on here, just like Bloodstone Shards. Madman's Knowledge, it's mostly those items. And if you're strong enough to kill these guys, feel free to do that. Be careful. Big AoE. Lot of range. I'm actually eating a lot of damage here. But you can easily sidestep them. Right, grab the Bloodstone Shards. And the Knowledge. That's really all that's here. If you have enough of that, you don't really need to stop and farm everything. And yeah, so there's that. And like I said, you could just run up through the gate, fight Vicar Amelia, if that's what you choose to do. I usually go to Hamlet first, guys. That's what I usually personally do. There is a Wandering Mantis over here that we didn't get, so maybe we should go get it and see what it has on it. Just for the sake of the stream, right? We could take off this old Hunter's Bone, seeing as we're not really to use it. Honestly, there's no real need to worry about the damage too much, guys. The game is pretty forgiving with like unless you're taking a lot of punishment, then I would say be on the lookout, I guess. Right, be careful, but other than that, you should be careful with this guy, though. There we go. There's a Glowstone Shard. Our Ludwig's is pretty good for this part of the game, so you know, the weapons we're using right now are +6, and they're pretty strong for now. That'll change once we get into Forbidden Woods, and the enemies are a little bit tougher. But we have some Bloodstone Shards. You're going to need a lot of Twin Bloodstone Shards for that. Just be careful using two-handed weapons, by the way, guys. The reason I don't use too many two-handed weapons until a certain point is because I like using the Augur. Right, because most weapons, when you're using them with both your hands, is like basically just a stronger option. But you know, the downside is you don't have a gun, so you can use Augur like a blunderbuss, basically, for counters and stuff like that. It comes in handy. So usually I wait to use all this two-handed stuff. With that said, I do usually run arcane builds, and we usually just run Saw Spears. Usually, unless I'm running a Strength Arcane build, and then we'll run the Whirligig. But the Whirligig is so insanely powerful that, you know, you don't have to really worry about much. I don't really use, like, the Moonlight Greatsword in this game. But maybe we'll make that an option, right? Because we're just trying to showcase a lot of the weapons, and it's interesting to use stuff that you haven't yet. And keep in mind that I am using some runes, so I do have some extra stats at the moment. Also, I said this earlier, but you see Adela's right here. Oh, too late, I got close to her. She usually stands up if you talk to this young lady first, right? You talk to her, she'll stand up, she'll get jealous. That's a little storyline in itself that you have to be wary of. And I guess we can quickly check Gascoigne's house and see if his other daughter is there. I don't think she is, but for the sake of the playthrough, we will see. Um, actually, we should hold off on that. Let's hold off on that, guys. Like I said, I do have some regulars, right, and I do kind of want them to see the game. So we'll hold off on that. This might be a little bit of a shorter stream if nobody comes in. I want to do most of this stuff actually live where, like, you know, people are watching. As you know, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, like I said, feel free to join. Feel free to come over here, follow me. Trying to grow the channel. I'm sure if you've seen like some of the previous playthroughs or streams on my YouTube, my following is extremely small. We're trying to grow the channel, so I'd appreciate if you guys would stop by. We're probably going to try to stream much more often than this as well because, uh, you know, I don't think a couple hours a day is really going to do it right. I'm going to have to do like at least 3 or 4 hours a day, just to get noticed, I guess you would say, right? So we're going to try to tough it out. We're gonna try to tough it out. We might do a lot of Final Fantasy because I need games that have a lot of content, right? So we'll probably do a lot of Final Fantasy. You know, I'm just thinking aloud, right? But if you guys want to see that, if you want to see games in particular, feel free to let me know. You know, I'm open to most games, not all games, but most games. I think we will do. Since we're not gonna kill, I would like to kill Vigor Melee, but we're not gonna do that right now, right? And we want to make it to Forbidden Woods. We can't do that yet either. What can we do, guys? What can we do? Why don't we wrap up the challenge dungeon? Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan indeed. I don't think we have enough twin glowstone shards to level up anything else, but we can try. Okay, so one more and we'll get the Saw Spear to 6. We'll probably try to do that off stream, right? I'll farm some twins. And we'll get it a +6, we'll convert it into a fire Saw Spear. That when we fight Vicar Amelia, we'll have like a decent weapon, we'll have the Fire Soul Spear, we'll have a Flame Sprayer, and should be easy to defeat. Easy enough. Now, being as my stats are the way they are, I'm not sure if a Fire Paper, like I said earlier, is going to be the better route to go, right? To just buff it with a Fire Paper. Probably will be. Probably will be, but, you know, the point is to showcase a lot of weapons, so that's what we're going to do. We're gonna summon our buddy. I guess we'll wait for them to pop up. As Old Hunter, Tomb Prospector, or like, love the swag. Love the Tomb Prospector chest piece, really do. I thought that's a Traverse Nightmare Pog. There it is, watch out with the Overlord. Guys, be careful. He usually will just bum rush you. Right, so be wary of that. Be careful with his flame damage as well. I don't know where Buddy's at. There we go. Because you usually get hit by a big fire explosion. specifically, even though I really thought I was going to dodge that. I thought for a second. We're just trying to get his attention. Always make sure you back up every so often because he does like big fire spray. Try to leave yourself enough stamina to be okay. You know, to dodge at least one time. There you go, let's launch over the whole roads. And you get a new chalice. Sentry Tumeru. Fireblood Gemstone. Actually might be pretty good. And you can see there's nowhere else to go. This is like the very end of this chalice dungeon, I believe. This is the way we came. Right. Excuse me guys, this is the way we came, right? Lantern here, no else stuff to go. So we are all done with this chalice dungeon. Funnily enough, I do think we can slot. We can slot the threaded cane with the fire gem, and that could be our fire weapon for now. Let's repair our weapon first, though. You don't really have to repair the weapon every single time you come in here, by the way, guys. Most weapons have very high durability, so you won't have to worry for a while. Let's do some bludgeon fortification, though. Let's see if we can, okay. So we can. Right, so what we'll do is we'll use the threaded cane for Vicar Amelia. Unfortunately, there's not much else to give it, right, other than the poison effect, which is pretty insignificant for her, but I guess we can put it on just because we don't have anything else to give him. Right, because none of this stuff is going to really matter. We would use this cursed Fireblood gemstone, but as you can see, the curse is our HP gets depleted. That's not ideal. We should really just get rid of this. I think we will off stream. Keep in mind when you add an elemental gem in, though, it's based purely off your arcane, and arcane isn't our arcane isn't at like the highest stat, right? So keep that in mind, and we might be better off just buffing it with fire paper, like I said before.
What is it? Very well, let me.
And we're just seeing if we can get a level. We're gonna get Skull 25, and then we're gonna work on Vite a little bit, and then we're gonna work on Arcane. I'm not really too worried about this stat, the endurance, right? If you guys want, you can get it like up to like 100 or so, and you should be okay, like 11, 12, whatever. We might have some cold blood due. Perfect. Let's see if we can maybe deal with it. Hardy Heart. And, oh yeah, that's at least a level.
Welcome. What is? Very well.
At least, right? At least one level. Perfect.
Farewell, good man.
Now we're very low on everything. I'll be honest, Vicar Amelia shouldn't be too much of an issue. And we'll switch to the threaded cane once it's time to actually go toe-to-toe with her. So, unfortunately, there's not really anybody coming in, so we'll keep this short and sweet, right? We did the challenge dungeon, right? So what we'll do next stream is, because like I said, I do want people to come in here and watch me play, right? So what we'll do next stream is we will kill Vicar Amelia. We will make the second challenge dungeon. And then after Vicar Amelia, we will head off into the Forbidden Woods, and then we'll basically get the item that'll get us into the Nightmare Frontier. And we'll make it in there, just get the Augur of Ebriatus. That way we can use this two-handed properly. And that is the plan, guys. So, next stream, once we come back at a regular time, that's what we're gonna do. That is the plan right now, guys. I want to say thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it, guys. I know this was a shorter stream. You know, like I said, trying to get more followers and stuff like that. So tune in, guys. Tune in. If you're watching me on YouTube, feel free to stop by live 8 p.m. Eastern time. Usually that's when you could catch me. Just give me a follow. My streams will be sporadic for a little bit. Hopefully we could get back up to schedule. Guys, my name is Frank Gallows, and I stream as often as I can. Usually every day, guys. Hope to see you soon. Thank you very much, guys. I'll catch you later.